Hello everyone, ArcanicEight here. You can just call me Josh if you so wish to. I'll be doing a Dead Rising 3 speedrun for you all today. We're gonna try to break my PB. I mean, obviously that's gonna be the goal for any run. World record's like hour and a half and some change, so obviously we're gonna try to go for that. But yeah, this is gonna be my for your consideration video for Summer Games Done Quick 2016. So I hope I can put on a relatively entertaining run for you all. Uh, Dead Rising 3 is a pretty fun game. It is the continuation of the Dead Rising series. We're going to be playing on Nightmare Mode. Any percent is the category. Single player. Time starts as soon as I hit enter on single player. So 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, Dead Rising 3, zombies. Zombies are fun. I feel like this would be a decent addition to the horror game block, if you will. I mean, you could put this wherever you guys do the schedule. Who am I to dictate that? So yeah, do what you will with it if you choose to accept this. So yeah, we play as Nick Ramos. This is about 15 years after the events in Dead Rising 2. Nick Ramos is a simple mechanic. And for this first section here, we're pretty much just jumping. Pick up the wrench, bam. Drop the wrench. I think this is a thing that I can do. Because it forces you to do a power attack here. You just kick open that gate like a bouse. And we're just going to bunny hop along on our way here. Now I think it's faster to roll through this whole section because you can't sprint yet, at least at full speed. I think it's faster to roll, but I'm probably wrong. I'm gonna do it anyways just because, like, I'm just in the habit of it. Jump here. We're gonna stick to the left here. The zombie right there on the ground is gonna try to go for us. We ain't having any of that. Let's see. I'm gonna pick up this gun here. Shoot some zombies. So yeah, this is the first game I've ever tried to do a speedrun of ever. Having since gotten recently into games done quick. I think SGDQ 2015 was the first event I was able to watch live. Stick to the right here. The explosions around here will stagger you, so try to roll at the same time. So yeah, like speedrunning is very new to me, and I kind of just like looked at speedrun.com for games that have leaderboards, and Dead Rising 3 was on there, and a lot of the games I play a lot of like RPGs and stuff, so any other sort of game I'm not terribly good at, unfortunately. So I was glad to see that one of my favorite games of all time had a speedrun available for it. So I really do like the Dead Rising series a lot. I'm just gonna try to cut my way through the middle here. Some people decide to hop along the cars there, which might actually be faster, but I feel like it's just easier, maybe even faster, to just kind of carve a path through the middle. You can get grabbed here easily, so try to just jump if you're, if you feel like you're in danger of being grabbed. We don't need the gun anymore, so we're just gonna drop that. So yeah, this was like kind of my introduction to speedrunning in general. I mean, personally speedrunning a game. Since then, I've only done Boson X since then. I currently hold the world record for that. I'm sure that will be broken soon. If you'll see my other videos, I made videos for those as well. Alright, so we're pretty much forced to make this weapon here. We're gonna get rid of you. We don't need that. Almost got grabbed there. That was that was a little close. A little too close for comfort. Yeah, this is a very kind of different installment compared to the previous Dead Rising games. It's a little more dark. There are still like goofy moments. It's just not as overplayed as the previous games, in my opinion. They really tried to, you know, smear some grit into this one, and it's more open world-ish. You know, the game world in this isn't terribly big, but it's bigger than the past two. A big part of this run is just the driving, just driving from point A to point B. And let me tell you something: the physics in this game are something to behold. I'm sure we'll see some. Stuck the landing. No, I didn't. There's a trick there that I try to do, where if you manage to jump as soon as you hit the ground after being launched from a car, you can immediately cancel out of the animation, and that's like the one time I screwed it up, unfortunately. But I can't really see my splits right now, but anything like for the first like garage split, anything below like 5 minutes is pretty good. That's really all I can ask for at this point. So yeah, this is the first of 3 sections where we have 10 minutes to kill. Rhonda is... Oh, whoops, I didn't want to do that. Oops. Chuck that. Yeah, we have 3 minutes to kill. Sorry, 3 minutes to kill. 10 minutes to kill. So we're just gonna gather some weaponry. What we really are looking for are split shots and jazz hands. Now, to make split shots, we need guns. We also need guns for jazz hands as well. Let's see. I usually go for 5 split shots and 3 jazz hands. Now, split shots, you could just take a gun, any sort of gun, and I need one more blunt weapon. Club here will do. And there should be another gun in the vicinity over here. This one will do. We're gonna run up here, and for the jazz hands, we need any sort of gun and gloves. So boxing gloves or MMA gloves, both of which we could find up here. We're gonna say hi to Bob. He's the only guy that I choose to save, really. Except for Alejandra, which we inadvertently save when we fight Albert. We like Bob. I don't know why. I just makes me feel like less of a monster, because we're pretty much not saving literally anyone else in this game. Yeah, they're just not important enough. Sorry. So yeah, 3 jazz hands, 5 split shots. So the split shots, as you can see, good for crowd control. This will be our main zombie killing weapon. And the jazz hands are going to be good for the psychopaths. Now, in the Dead Rising series, psychopaths are just normal people who have lost their minds, because how would you react in a zombie apocalypse? Not in a good way, probably. You know, people have seen all this decay and death in front of them. This guy is not letting me get past him. We're not really against time right now. Like I said, we have 10 minutes to kill, so we're just kind of gonna explore. You know, just so I'm not standing there. We're waiting for Rhonda, our good friend, who owns the mechanic shop that we work at. Waiting for her to fix the TV so we can figure out what is going on in the world currently. I didn't want these. I don't want no gems. So yeah, we're just waiting for her to fix the TV so we can go ahead and get some news going. You know, figure out what our next course of action is going to be. So we're just gonna kind of kill some time. We don't really need to do anything. But before I figured out that ending D was a thing, you know, I would have a backup strat. I'm still gonna go with the backup strat just in case, because you never know. you never know when things could go awry. Barricade is doing a good job of keeping me out. So we're just going to run over here. There is a hideout from which we can unlock a weapons locker and what have you. So just in case we, for some reason, cannot find like a gun and a glove to make a jazz hands, or a split shot for like, you know, a blunt weapon and all that, we're going to go up here. And again, also, we're going to execute our first search warrant of the game. So, everyone just be calm down on the ground. Thank you. Just going to clear this. And you're still alive. And just going to calmly exit. So yeah, safe zone cleared. And then the final thing I'm going to do, like that, so like that we can get weapons and all that stuff there. Just a backup strat in case I really need it. I haven't yet to use it for ending D. Ending C, it made sense because you had to pick up Annie and then get some jazz hands on the way to the final boss fight when you fight Red. With ending D, you can just skip all that. You can just say, you know, goodbye to all your friends and take all the plane parts you so graciously found for them, and just take the plane yourself and forget them. So what I'm doing right now, again, just to spend some time doing something on the screen, I'm just going to clear some of the cars out of the way, some of the rubble, for a smoother escape, because we're going to be taking this road, and unfortunately we can't clear too much out of the way, because the barricade over there, you know, we're going, that barricade is going to disappear mysteriously after the next cutscene, so, you know, I'm just clearing out some of the cars that we can get rid of, and that's about all I can do at this point. And that's pretty much all the preparation we need. We're just waiting for Rhonda to go ahead and fix that TV. You know, she works on cars all the time. You think she'd be able to do a TV just fine, but I mean, she fixes it eventually. I don't know why all of a sudden it's broken, but yeah, we're just gonna wait patiently for her to do that for us. Remind myself that 5, 6, and 7 are the hotkeys for the jazz hands, so we can switch to those nice and quick for the next boss fight. Let's see. I was gonna listen to music during this run. I usually do when I practice it, but I feel like I should probably focus on the commentary a little more, so we're just gonna get rid of those. So yeah, I'm trying to think of some more things to talk about to commentate. I thought it would be funny if I could do a speedrun of the 80% for Boson X during these 10-minute gaps. I don't think the way it's set up at GDQ that's possible. If it is, I'm just throwing that idea out there. I think that'd be kind of funny. Because I could totally do it. At the 80% runs, I could do, like, on a perfect run, like 6 minutes, like at most. On a decent run, like 7 or 8 minutes. There's 2 more gaps that are 10 minutes long that I have to wait for. So this first gap right here, maybe not, because I have to do the preparation. That leaves me with maybe like 6 minutes. So I could maybe do it if I rushed it, but I definitely could do 2 of the 3 80% categories in Boson X. Just like hop over to a different computer or something like that. I think that'd be kind of cool. Not sure how I would submit that as an idea. I guess I could put that under like a bonus incentive if that's a thing that I can do. If not, whatever. But I figured I'd just throw that idea out there. You know, speedrun within a speedrun. I don't know if anyone's done that before, but yeah. So yeah, we're just waiting for Rhonda to fix the TV, and from here we're gonna go fight some bikers. So that'll be fun. Basically, she's gonna fix the TV. We're gonna see that there's a checkpoint that we can go to where people are trying to escape the city. So that's where we're gonna head, and you know, we're gonna get there and have not so good times. So yeah, as I've said, this is the first game that I've tried to speedrun. I'm really looking for other games to play. but I felt that this was a decent one to start with. Not terribly difficult to figure out the routing. I mean, it took me a couple weeks to finally string everything together. I would do like a segment, and then I'd kind of add on to that and just try to, practice that over and over. Just go segment by segment and then kind of string everything in a bulk until I remembered everything. And let me tell you, the routing for this, like I should have just watched the world record run first. So Callum Golding, who goes by Vanity Smoke, shoutouts to him because he is amazing at this. He holds the world record currently. Um, he also has started to do some tutorial videos. He's only done like chapter 0 right now and it's a good tutorial. He's got some commentary on it, and let me tell you, the routing that he's figured out for this game is pretty good. And I'm still trying to master some of the tricks. Like that, I'm already messed up that one trick at the beginning there with launching. I never even thought of that. I usually just like spin out and bail. Alright, so she's ready. There's a split there for chapter 0. But yeah, no, it's like major shoutouts to Vanity Smoke. He's a cool guy. Alright, so we're gonna bail out of this monstrosity of a vehicle that we just made. Looks cool, but we're not going to drive it. We want a fancy new sports car, so we're just going to go in here and make that. Oh no, she made it. Alright, cool. Usually, sometimes she doesn't make it into the car, but she's a fast runner, so it's okay. If she doesn't make it into the vehicle, she'll catch up. Alright, so we're just going to turn around here. I'm still probably going to hit a car, guaranteed. Nope, alright. This next turn here, because there's a crowd of zombies, they kind of curb your turn, so you end up turning faster. Or sorry, turning sharper, I should say. So I usually, sometimes, we'll go head first into one of those cars on accident. So for the duration of the run, we want sports cars, basically, because they're the fastest, and this is a speed run, so it makes sense. They have arguably the best handling per... Like, there's a trade-off usually, so like, you have a muscle car, kind of fast, not as fast as a sports car, but faster than the other ones, but handling is very poor. Bail, alright, cool. Sports car, decent handling. You can use the handbrake and not, peel out every time, although it can still happen. So you want to kind of be cautious when using the handbrakes in any vehicle in this game, but especially with the sports car. Alright, so we're gonna go fight some bad guys. Biker gang. Just gonna go ahead and... Yep, they're dead. Switch to a more full weapon. Be careful you don't blow yourself up or get hit by any of the motorcycles, because that'll happen. I think after you kill like 8 or 9, maybe 10 bikers, I think it's 8, you'll get to the big boss. And then you're gonna switch to jazz hands. Oh my god. Dodge right out of the way. Let him have it. Please don't hurt me. Oh my god. Usually he's just supposed to stay there and take it, but oh my god, everything's exploding. Okay. Okay, he is not cooperating with me right now. He usually just like doesn't attack after you get up close and personal with him, so that's weird. Just my luck, I guess, for the submission video. But all in all, decent boss fight. Could have gone way better. I certainly lost time there, probably. But there's chapter 1. Alright, so since we're skipping the cutscenes, I'll try to lay some knowledge on you for like what happens. So basically, our friend Diego is experiencing some shell shock. He gets separated from his detachment. He's with the army. We have to like kind of talk him down from shooting us on sight. And in that confusion, we get bitten. You know, a zombie kind of comes up from underneath a car, gets the drop on us somehow. So Nick is now bitten in his hand. As you saw, he was wrapping his hand there. So we are on a quest for Zombrex, which is the drug that Big Pharma put out in this universe for people that could possibly turn. It is preventing them from turning fully into zombies. So obviously we want that because we don't want to be a zombie. So the whole outbreak in this game kind of starts because the government, they made these chips that dispenses Zombrex into people that are thought to be infected. So there's this group called the Illegals, which we will be meeting up with shortly, and they refuse to get chipped because they are anti-establishment and rebels. So they choose not to get chipped. So the outbreak kind of started because of that, or so we think. That is the story, and they are sticking to it. So let's see. I had a split shot that's not super full. This one. Just gonna drop that. This one's okay. Blow them up. Jump over just in case they decide to grab my ankles. Mow down this whole tunnel. Sometimes you might get stuck on a zombie that's hitbox is still there. Alright, there we go. Drop that one too. Alright, so we want this hearse over here. The hearse is like pretty bad, but there's this thing with this vehicle here. For some reason, I keep jumping out of the right side, which makes no sense. I can't for the life of me figure out why he jumps out of the left. Watch, he'll probably, why he jumps out of the right, but we're gonna hope he does that. See, that time he jumped out of the right, the left. I keep mixing up left and right. He almost always jumps out of the right, and I don't want that. So now whenever I plan for it, he does what I want him to do. It's rather annoying, but you know what? Whatever. It's faster than walking. Be careful not to flip this van, because I've done it before, and that ends the run right there. So I'm gonna park it over here. Park it like it's hot. I stumbled there a little bit. That's not good. Shoot, roll, dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Alright, so we're gonna let Gary in. And he's gonna help us with our second search warrant of the game. Although it's a church, kind of, so, I mean, separation of church and state, I don't know if we can actually execute a search warrant, but you know what, whatever, we're gonna do it anyways, because this is a lawless zone. Everyone's dead, so we're just gonna do our thing. We're looking for a dead body. Gary, he's working for someone, we don't know who. And his boss is looking for a particular body to confirm their identity. So we're just gonna go and help them with that. Check this locker. It's locked. Nicole White, apparently. There's a guy in here. We're gonna ignore him. Excuse me, sir. Oh, look, no body. Shocker. Alrighty. Oh no, look out. So, Gary's gonna do his thing and kick open this door. Alrighty. Thank God they didn't incinerate this body before we got there. Alright, so now we need to take the body, and what better car to use than the worst car to drive in the game, which is the hearse. Tied for worst car, I should say, with the fuel car, which you'll see later. They basically handle the same way. I'll show you why you don't want to use the handbrake when we get to the end here in this vehicle. Not only is it slow, but the handling is just trash. Okay, so the nightclub's right over yonder. Not a bad base of operations, if I do say so myself. That's the handbrake. You just spin out completely. Never use it. Unless you're in a sports car and you know what you're doing. And even then, like, be careful with it. I mean, I like to think I know what I'm doing, but... Alright. So here's Chapter 2. So, what happens in that cutscene? I'm trying to remember. Please open the door, thank you. We're gonna take this car over here, and we're gonna go back down to the garage and get a new sports car because we lost our old one. Can never have enough sports cars. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump out here, thank you. Park that there. We're not gonna be needing it. Okay. Green, cool. Alright, so right now we are heading to a hangar. We have learned that there is a plane, potentially. Rhonda's already headed over there. They didn't like leave me to die, but they wanted to get away from me so I can figure out my whole zombie problem. There was no Zombrex, unfortunately, in the morgue, but upon revealing the bandage, we find that the bite has healed. Nick is immune. Who knew? So we don't even need Zombrex. So Nick is gonna, go and tell them the good news of, hey, I'm not dying. So we're just gonna go ahead and, sorry about your fence. I hope you don't mind. Now I changed my splits recently, so I'm gonna be careful not to accidentally do a split. Alright, so we reconvened with them. Hey, look, I'm not dying. Cool. Alright, so just gonna jump through here. Get back in a car. So in that cutscene, they were just like, "Oh, hey, you should go find your little friend Annie and her group of illegal friends." She's part of the group that decided not to get shipped, and it is theorized that they're the cause of the outbreak. Someone that wasn't shipped became a zombie, and now this is where we are at. So, that was just a lovely turn. So yeah, we're gonna go find her and see what's up with her. And again, I have to reiterate, driving physics in this game, the best. Anything involving like a slight elevation, like from a curb, can throw you completely off. So you just gotta kind of be careful, or just get good. I mean, whatever comes first. Oh god. Okay. Don't want to flip over. So pretty much, if you flip a car, like if you flip your sports car on the way to anywhere, the only backup strat there is just hope that there is a relatively fast car and not one that's a piece of crap. Which is not often. So like if I were to flip the car here, there's a muscle car right here, which is okay. That's my next best option. Anything below that is pretty garbage. So, but I mean, it's better than running, so, take what you can get. Usually there is like a car somewhere near your location at any given time, so you can usually find something. Alright, so we're gonna try some 6 spins. That was actually pretty good. That was cool. I'm impressed. Alright. We're gonna talk to her. She's gonna request that we grab some things for her. She needs a jewelry box and... No, sorry, a tattoo kit and her wedding ring. Alright, so 2 locations. I'm still pretty impressed with that turn. I will never be able to replicate that, probably. So we're gonna go up here. This jump is always hard. Okay. Well, not what I kind of wanted to do, but hey. As long as you don't flip the car, whatever. That's all I can ask for. We're gonna go up here. This is stop number uno. Oh god. Okay, please don't blow up my car. If they blow that up, then there's another sports car that's not too far from here that we can grab. So it's not the worst thing in the world. But obviously it would be nice if we can just keep it. They're throwing like Molotovs like it's their jobs. Which it may very well be their jobs. They are raiders, so yep. Wait, is that my car? Nope. that was another car that they're blowing up. Excellent. You'll see like a red hazard sign pop up when you see a car that's about to explode. We're gonna take this. The other sports car is right down here. So, like I said, not too far from where we're at. And we're just gonna go down this way and try not to flip over. And we're gonna stop over here. Just park ever so gently. And we're gonna go to the school. We're gonna learn some things. We're gonna fight the football team. Football players in this school, very mean, very big, very strong. Try not to get hit by them. I've been pretty lucky for the past couple times, so that probably means I'm gonna get wrecked here. We're just gonna try to ignore them as best as we can. We have no quarrel with you, gentlemen. We just want the tattoo kit, and thank you. I'll be on my way. Alright, cool. Not bad, not bad. If they manage to get the drop on you, they'll tackle you and they'll waste about like 5 seconds of your time to talk about their Lord and Savior Tom Brady. And oh god, yeah, see what I mean there with the curb. It throws you off. Alright, well, not the worst jump that I could have done. So yeah, we're gonna give her crap. She's gonna give us entry. We're gonna go see Annie. And let us in. So coming up, there's gonna be a transition. So when it hits 7 p.m. in game time, it becomes nighttime, and the zombies become even scarier. And a good way to gauge your pacing is, if you haven't seen that cutscene by now, you're doing okay. If you see it before then, before this cutscene here, then you're not doing so okay. So we're doing okay, is what I'm getting at. See, there it is. Like, usually it would come after I leave this space, so I'm like a little behind, but we're not doing awful, so can't complain too much.
Thanks for the help before.
I only feel slightly disappointed. Alright, so we still got pretty decent weapons. So right now we are kind of exchanging goods and services, so to speak, with the illegals. They want me to go wreck some stuff for them. So we're shooting cameras. You want to get within 80 meters, I'm pretty sure is the limit. Alright, there's 2. Go back to our car. We're pretty much just taking a tour of the city right now. The military's here. They're kind of throwing things out of whack. We don't like them. The illegals don't like them. So we're going out on their behalf to vandalize some things. Just gonna go up here. There's another route that's like good to go up here. That's like safer. And I forgot to take it. Oh god. I can aim really well. Oh god, okay. Let's just let's just not go the way that I was trying to remember. Oh no. Oh god, alright, well, there's my first flip. There's a muscle car up here though, so that's okay. That's okay. I wanted that to happen. The way that we're going, there's another sports car I can grab, so so coming up is a jump that I don't like. It is this jump right here. Perfect. Sometimes there is a police car that's wrecked right there. And here's our other sports car, also green, so that's nice. It's like nothing ever happened. I'm gonna want to push this out of the way because sometimes cars don't despawn. If you try to plan your run around like planning cars, then it's almost never gonna work. But if you leave a car there and it's like in the way, it's gonna stay there, like just guaranteed every time. All right, so we have some relays that we gotta get a hold of here. No radio for you. Please, thank you. sometimes the trigger kind of eludes you. We're gonna get shot, but we don't care, so. Get back in our car. That's relay number 1. Okay, so it's kind of a tight squeeze here, right here. Be careful not to ram into these 2 sports cars, because we're going to need those. Well, we're going to need the one that you might not have seen. That second one, not so much, we don't really need that one, but it's good in case, like, let's say they blow up our car here, we're going to go get that sports car, if they blow it up. I've had some pretty decent luck so far. They've yet to really blow it up on me unless I get too close. But they have grenades that they can throw, so... And if they throw it in your vicinity as you're getting out of the car, then you're going to lose that car, probably. And there's a jump to the left there that we can use to just kind of get our new sports car if we need it, so that's an option. Alright, so now we want to destroy some supply depots, or, well, not supply depots, but boxes, really. And when we go to destroy the second one, that will bring us to the Albert fight. The dreaded Albert fight. Now, Albert is annoying. Probably my least favorite psychopath fight in the game. Mainly because you lose all your weapons, first off. But that's not the kicker, though. God. Alright, I am just hitting everything right now. Okay. Wait, get back in, get back in. Wait. Wait. I wanted to jump off of you, so I can get up here. Now, if I had done that correctly, I could have gone face first into the crate there, like the container, and I would have launched myself from the car and then tried to do that trick again. But I forgot, and I also hit pretty much every possible car I could have hit. So we're gonna back up nice and neatly back here and hope the car doesn't despawn, which it has before. Alright, so to prevent losing some jazz hands here, because when we go into the Albert fight we're gonna lose our weapons, and only some of them might come back, we're gonna drop a little trailer of weapons here. I just need at least 1 full jazz hands. The rest, you'll at least get a couple weapons back, so the split shots I'm not too concerned about. Quick hit there first. So, Albert is a greedy guy. He is trying to harvest organs and then sell them to the black market, which apparently there's still a black market, even though there's a zombie apocalypse. What they want you to do, what the game wants you to do, is grab these organ boxes, and it makes him freak out because he's greedy, and he doesn't want you touching his merchandise. And then you're able to, like, able to get a hit on him. We're just gonna wail on him. We're just gonna kick him whenever we find out which one is him. Now, we are under the influence of drugs, and we are hallucinating, so all these other survivors that are here look like Albert, occasionally. Now, Albert has some tells to him. If you see him, you like if he does certain things like that. He's playing with his toys, his little bone saw thing. That you know that's him if he's doing that, or if he's got his syringe out. Obviously, if he's gonna try to attack you, then you know that's him. If he's attacking another person, you know that's him. We can't really jump or anything because we're still heavily sedated. See, I don't think that's him. It might be though. Okay, nope. See, he's that's him right here. I believe it's 5 hits to destroy Albert. And it's like, this is why it's my least favorite, because you don't know where he's going to spawn. He has a few spawn points, but all you can do is just kind of watch out for him and hope that you catch him early on in each cycle. Okay, so there he is. Alright. And he's dead. Once you see the slow-mo, you know you've destroyed him. Here's like one of my favorite parts of the run. Since I dropped all my weapons, the second supply crate that we have to destroy, you just go ahead and just kick it. I don't know why I find that so amusing, I just do. So yeah, we inadvertently save all these people here. We don't really care about them too much though, so what we do care about is getting these jazz hands. There we go. I picked up some other garbage thing. Okay, I missed the other jazz hands. All we need is the one full jazz hands. That's all I really care to have. And we need that for the next boss fight, which is Hilda. And see, Alejandra tries to follow you. She's gonna return safely. So yeah, we saved 2 people. Go us. That's all we're saving for this game, or for this run rather. Oh cool, I got a nice little Chivo. I think. What was that, 72,000 zombies? I don't know what that was. I might have gotten an achievement. That's always nice. Alright, so we're going back to the illegals' hideout. So this route's gonna look pretty similar. Or familiar, rather. For the next couple trips. That almost the same exact route that we just took to go destroy everything, we're taking that again right after this, so... You know... Hope you enjoyed watching me do that jump the first time. If you screw it up, it's not the end of the world, but you're wasting like 3 minutes, probably. Which is bad, obviously. You know, if you fall down, you gotta probably get a new car entirely because you lose the sports car if you fall in that gap, and you're most likely gonna flip over. Ram into this thing, make it explode, get rid of it. I have lost my sports car at this point. Oh no! No! Okay. Tapping the wall, I guess, made it explode. Cool. Alright. Luckily for us, there is a garage right across the corner. We have to waste time to go get it, but, you know. I don't know what that is. I picked it up randomly. Alright, so now we gotta go to the police station. We're gonna fight the police. Again, anti-establishment rebels is what we are. So, you know, what better way than to fight the corrupt police officers? Yeah, like I said, luckily for us, garage right over here. Waste a couple seconds making it, but, you know. Worst things could happen. Yellow, okay, cool. It's a fast color, that means we're gonna go faster, so... Alright, so as I said, same route, for the most part. Okay, let's... Alright, so I try to, like, line it up like that, like, try to... like, just barely hit the taxi, like, don't hit it, but like line yourself up with the taxi, and then avoid those orange barrels. If you hit those barrels while you're trying to go over the jump, you're probably gonna miss the jump because they slow you down. Again, physics in this game, awful. Especially when it comes to the driving, it's just ugh. Alright, so instead of going straight like we did last time, we're gonna go to the left here. And goodbye to this sports car. I almost perfectly blocked the path I need to take, so go me for that. So this next section right here, be very careful in how fast you... I know it's a speed run, and I know we want to go fast, but killing these 3 special ops people too fast will soft lock the game. That door to the right that we see there, wait for that to close, and then you can safely kill these guys. If you kill them before that door closes and then it closes, it's never going to open. So, yeah, let me tell you, having your run end there, very, very upsetting. Alright, so jump, avoid those tripwires. For the longest time, I did not know those were there. So I was like, what? Who's throwing a grenade? Why do I keep exploding there? Let's try to clear a path. When you go up these stairs here, get jazz hands ready. Make them high five. Let her have it. She's gonna throw a grenade, and usually you can make her kind of have it explode there. Just shoot it from a safe distance. As soon as this cutscene ends, you want to go slightly to the left or right, because she's gonna launch a rocket at you, and we don't want any of that. So, all right. So she's down. Alright, cool. Hilda's dead. Alright, so now we have a new sports car right here that we're gonna grab. We're not gonna be driving too far though. We're just gonna go over here.
This looks like the right place.
We're gonna check in really quick to this nice, lovely hotel. Or ballroom, whatever this might be. Mansion. And now we come upon our second 10-minute gap. So we have 10 minutes from now before the story can progress. So I'm just gonna try to find something to do, I guess. Let's see here. Phone call. Now, for some reason, that sports car that I grabbed wasn't there. There's a garage right over yonder. You can just make one there. We're not really against time currently. We're still waiting for the 10 minutes, so... Oh, word. Oh, my word.
Hey, saw some desperate-looking dude checking out the buffet place in England. Hungry?
Jump. It's a lot easier coming from that direction. Now I think, I kind of briefly mentioned it before. That ledge that you jump to. So like if I'm coming from this side right now, going that way, sometimes there's a wrecked police car that is right smack dab in the way, which makes the window even smaller when you do the jump. And I'm not sure what causes it to not be there. I'm guessing that my my settings, so my graphics settings right now. My computer's not like the best. I mean, it can run this game, but I'm on the lowest settings currently, which means the loading depth is on. It's like most bottom setting. I'm gonna save here just in case. Safety strats doesn't really waste time to save, so may as well. So we're just gonna get a pit stop here. We're gonna get some jazz hands. We'll make 2 just because we can. So yeah, like so my loading depth is all the way down. So I think that might have something to do with it. I'm not 100% sure though. Yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, so I will say this, that if I do get the submission, sorry, if my submission does get accepted into SGDQ, guaranteed I am upgrading this computer. I mean, it's a pretty decent computer if I do say so myself. But the graphics card and the processor definitely need to be upgraded. I've had this computer for probably 4 years-ish. A little less than 4 years. I don't know what the recommended, you know, like, how long should I wait before I upgrade the computer? But yeah, graphics card definitely. I got my tax return, so hey, free money. Um, why not? I've been thinking about doing it for some time, so may as well. I have a decent income, so I can kind of afford to blow the money right now. Or I could save my money because, hey, loans, college, but hey, I'm probably going to be paying that stuff off for the next 20 years anyway, so as long as I can make the payments, I really don't care. Um, let's see, so I'm trying to think of things I can do right now. So while I'm back here, I'm going to take some tomatoes and make some, fruit 2-0. Or what's that other one? V8, I guess, would be the more appropriate term. We got our jazz hands, which, no, we do need them, yeah. And then for split shots, we can make those here. We have some guns. We got some blunt weapons. Yeah, just take a couple bats. Sometimes if I drop stuff here, it disappears like that. See, like, just gone, so I just drop that one split shot so I don't have to drop anything when I pick up these guns right here. Make split shot number 1, split shot number 2, and we're good. And the only reason I made untouchable here, so untouchable, when you drink this, zombies can't grab you for a set amount of time. We're going to use that later when we go to get plane parts. And you don't really need it. It gives you kind of the peace of mind of, alright, I can just kind of go through this whole thing and not have to worry about it. Yeah. So Annie's the one that we want to talk to. She's not fixing a TV or anything like Rhonda. She's just kind of standing here. We're waiting for Red to get fuel for us, so that's really who we're waiting for. I don't think there's much else I can do to prepare right now, as far as I know. I mean, it's probably something I can do, like, I can, actually, you know what I can do? Just to make things a little easier. We're just gonna clear some of the wreckage out of the way. This jump is hard enough as it is to... We're going up this way next. Just that one car in particular I want out of the way, and I want this cop car out of the way as well, just to give me a little more room. I'm gonna leave that sports car alone, in case we, something disastrous goes on. Come on, flip the car! Do it! Do it! Oh! Oh, I may have just blown up. Yeah, cool. All right. No, never mind. Forget what I said. I didn't want that sports car. We are gonna nail this jump so hard, and so perfectly, it won't even matter. So, got grabbed. Knee you in the face. As long as that one doesn't explode, which it probably will for some unforeseen reason. Zombie will probably breathe on it, and. But yeah, garage is over there, so hey, whatever. Yeah. So we are just waiting. So if I do have to, like, point out pros and cons of this run as to, why you like, just considerations for this game. I'll start with a con, these 10-minute gaps, but that leaves some room for some creativity. I noticed that the last, this past AGDQ, some guy did some Rubik's cubes. I can solve a Rubik's cube. I can't do a 6x6, or a 10x10, but I can certainly do a 3x3. Give me a couple 3x3s, and I'll just like have some people mix them up. Whoever's on my couch, I'll just have them mix them up for me, like 2 or 3, and I'll try to solve all of them before the gap, ends. I'm strongly suggesting you let me do the Boson X speedruns, because I mean, during this. Like, I just think that'd be funny. I don't know. That's just me. I'm trying to think of what else I can discuss. Well, I guess since I'm uploading this to YouTube, I should explain a little bit about Games Done Quick for those that are watching this that aren't on the panel, or I don't know how you guys decide, submissions. But yeah, Games Done Quick. It is an organization, right? It's a charity event. It happens twice a year. It's divided into Awesome Games Done Quick, which happens in January, and then there's Summer Games Done Quick, which is what I'm hoping to get into this year. And that is in July, usually. This year it is, July 2nd or 3rd? I think it's the 3rd. Yeah, July 3rd to the 9th, or the 10th. I'm not good with math off the top of my head. It's that week. It's 4th of July week. 24/7 stream on Twitch. And a bunch of speedrunners get together and beat games really quick, and it's for charity. I think it's a set thing for Awesome Games and then Summer Games Done Quick. Awesome Games, it goes to Doctors Without Borders, and then in the summer it's Prevent Cancer Foundation, or it's the other way around. Yes, it's the other way around. Summer Games, it's for, what I just said, but reverse it. And the past couple events, they broke $1 million, which is amazing. It's just from people watching who love video games, have a passion for it, and it's for a good cause. Fight cancer, help Doctors Without Borders, do two brilliant organizations. We can talk to Annie now. There's Chapter 3 completed. And I feel like it's not so much of like my duty, but, I like to play video games. I work at a hospital. It kind of makes sense to combine the two a little bit. And it's like, come on, like, who doesn't like video games? I mean, I guess some people, but that's not the point. Point is, it's a good cause, and I very much look up to a lot of the runners, in the short amount of time that I've actually watched the past few events live. And I think it would be amazing to be a part of that. It seems like it's a very good community. Speedrunning in general seems like it's a good community. It's good, healthy competition, people helping each other out to get the best times that we can possibly get for certain games. So yeah, that's a little knowledge for y'all who might not know what Games Done Quick is. And if you're interested, there's a lot of videos on YouTube. A lot of entertaining runs. A lot of good people. It's amazing, and I am really. I'll be amazed if I get the opportunity to run a game eventually. I'd be even more pleasantly surprised if I get accepted into this one, since I just got into speedrunning. I'm very new onto the scene, so I'll be honest with you. I'd be kind of starstruck, honestly, meeting people. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, that's bad. We're taking. Oh God. Okay. We almost ended up with an Austin Powers 32-point turn scenario right there. I wanted to go this way. We are going to be taking that route eventually, just not right now. I'm dumb. Okay. So we're probably going to lose this car anyways, so let's hope that it stays there. If it doesn't, we don't have to drive too far from here to get to where our next destination is. So here's Red. Red's not such a cool guy, but as far as we're concerned right now, plot-wise, we think he's okay. So he's getting us fuel. In exchange, we're gonna go fight the military. Pretty fair trade-off. I can't tell if my car survived. We will find out after the fight. Alright, so we're gonna keep our split shot out. We're just gonna kind of serpentine, ignore this dude. go right in. Now what the game says you can do is you can kind of just sneak in all stealthy like, or you just, we don't have time for that. We want to go fast, so we're just gonna run in guns a-blazing. Sometimes there's an explosion there and I don't know when it goes off, so I do a couple dodge rolls just in case. Switch to jazz hands right before cutscene ends. I don't know if I got it in time. Yes, I did. First of all, I'll shoot these barrels here. Get your, I know I said I'd use these for, like, psychopaths, but I think he's dead. We're gonna just kick him. Super strength. I think it's hilarious. You just run up, kick a guy, and it's like, oh, he's dead. Yeah, I know I said I would reserve these for psychopaths, but these are very effective for just like single targets. So the spec ops, you know, and this guy. Thank you. Not sure if you could just wail on him too. Like, I don't know how much damage you do if you just kick him. But yeah. I see a sports car. Oh, okay, never mind. See, physics. Aren't they great in this game? Oh, they're so good. Alright, so we're just gonna take this taxi then. Shoutouts to Crazy Taxi. Let's see. Ram through you. So like I said, we don't have too far to go. Like the taxi are like, you know, regular like sedan looking cars in this. Not the worst. We're just going across this bridge. We're gonna be ditching this car anyways for a far crappier car, which is the fuel car, which I mentioned earlier in the run. It's pretty bad. Handling's awful. It is slow. It is clunky. Don't go over any jumps with it. The last route that I did before I actually like bothered to watch the world record run, which is what I should have done. I started watching a Cosmic Contrarians run. That's what really got me into it. I YouTubed Dead Rising 3 speedrun. It was just like the first one that I saw, and it seemed pretty casual, so I thought that was a good starting point. Open the gate. Shoot those windows. I don't want the keyboard. See, usually I'd kind of like lay waste to that office with the split shot in hopes that all the random crap that you could accidentally pick up, you know, gets shot out of the way. But as you can see, I still screwed that up. So then I like to shoot that window out in the corner so I can jump through it once I grab the fuel car or storage key, whatever it is I just grabbed. I'd said before I watched the world record run, I would go up this way, right? I mean, I still do. You just kind of stick to the left here and not hit so many zombies. You're going uphill too, so that's even worse. You can see how slow this car is. Once you pick up speed, you're pretty okay. I used to go straight here, and then there's like an exit ramp to the left to get to there, but this way that we're going right now, much better, I think. I'm pretty sure it's faster. We're pretty much going to use this route for the rest of the game, I'm pretty sure. Where this is leading, it's the tunnel, and it goes through the fireworks. It's the Katy Perry route, like I like to call it. Just push them out of the way. Yeah, the handling of this is, like, I'm pretty sure worse than the hearse. Like, this is slower than the hearse. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, the route I used to take, I tried to, you know, be Evel Knievel, you know, go through the construction yard and cut through the middle and go off that jump, and I ended up in the dumpster that's right below the jump. And couldn't get the fuel car out. Ended the run. So yeah, don't recommend that. This way you can just kind of go in. As soon as you like drive right there, then it's fine. you don't have to take your time parking or anything or getting out of the car. There's chapter 4. We're done with chapter 4. I believe we fight Diego now. Now Diego's a pretty easy boss fight. I thought he was the easiest until I saw Vanity Smoke completely destroy Jerry, which is this a psychopath that we unfortunately aren't going to be fighting for this run. I would like to eventually add in psychopath fights into a run. Like I want to make a run called the 7 Deadly Sins run, because each of these there's psychopaths that are based off of the 7 Deadly Sins. Jerry is this really buff lady who works out. She's like a weightlifter and she's jacked. And apparently you could just take the workout ball and throw 2 of them at her face and it kills her. It's like 10 seconds. Hey, I did the trick. I wasn't trying to, but good practice for that trick though, I guess. Actually, this gives me an idea. I could probably do that for yeah, okay. I'm thinking now. I'm using my noggin. I always used to bail. We're gonna go fight Diego. I always used to bail out of the car, but there is a ledge I think I can use. If I ram full speed ahead, I can try to stick the landing. So let's see if that works. I'm sure I can do it. It makes sense on paper. Yeah, it's coming up here. Yeah, so I always thought Diego was the easiest. Yeah, got it. Cool. That was neat. Alright, so let's get our jazz hands ready. I'm trying to figure out a way if there's a way to skip, not skip, but like these explosions that happen. Like if you jump before they happen, then like you kind of skid along like that. It's kind of minimal time save, but I don't think there's a way to just like straight up ignore the explosion. There might be, and I just don't know. So yeah, I can just do this fight one-handed. So, just shoot him. That's all you gotta do. Just let him have it. Just gonna keep shooting him, and watch it. This will be like the one time where for some reason it doesn't work. And he's dead. Cool. Yay. There's the Diego fight. And now he's our friend again. Cool, lovely. So, some backstory there. Nick and Diego realized that that they are both children of Carlito's plan. Now, Carlito was the villain in Dead Rising 1. He basically took 50 kids, spread them out through the states. They were orphans who had oh, sorry, Diego. Who were basically infected. They're like ticking time bombs, you know. Nick's the one of the 50. He's like the failsafe. You know, his blood is immune to the virus. So, science. You know, they realize, oh, Nick, you have you are the cure, but that's only for ending us. So, we're just gonna leave our friends behind because they don't dance. So, oh yeah, get jazz hands out because that makes this easier too. Our good old pals, the bikers, are back. I mean, I guess they haven't really gone anywhere, but please die. Please die. There's 4 of them. The 4th one that you kill will have the plane key. We want that. Steal one of their bikes as a trophy. Bye, Diego. Diego's a fast runner just like Rhonda, so he'll catch up. Don't worry about him. He'll in due time. He'll join us soon. Alright, just take this motorcycle. Go back to our sports car. Bye. Bye, bike. Now there are other vehicles here. Before I got the sports car to, like, before I figured out that I could just, oh look, there's a sports car here, let me just take this and why not take it with me. I never thought of it for some reason. They have a roller hog up there, so I was like, oh, let's see if I can get this and take it with me. And I was able to do it once. It's so hard though to get a motorcycle off that jump when you go through the roof. Well, especially with the roller hog because it's so top heavy. Alright, so we're just going back to the plane. Katy Perry route again. Like I said, this is probably like the road that we're taking for the most part till the end of the game. Once we bring Diego to the plane, like I said, he's a fast runner. He'll catch up to us. We'll have our third and final 10-minute segments. And after that, it's a straight shot to the end of the game. Oh god, come on. Come on, work with me here, work with me here. Alrighty. And we're here, so we have 10 minutes, again, last 10-minute segment, where we have to wait while Rhonda does some research. She's not fixing TVs again, which is cool. So for the next segment, this is the segment we're going to use, the Untouchable. So if you didn't make it by now, you can probably go out and find food to make it. I forget the exact combination. I think it's just 2 fruits or 2 vegetables, whatever the hell. We really just need split shots. We don't need jazz hands for the rest of the game, I think. I'm pretty sure. We have one more boss fight and we get our weapons taken away again, so we're going to make acid jars for that. And we're going to make all that right there. And that's the last boss fight of the game. So yeah, we're just kind of chilling for now. But yeah, you know, hopefully the rest of the run will go relatively smoothly. We're gonna get some phone calls. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no. Yeah, we're gonna get some phone calls. Keep taking them.
Hey, Nick. Kinda looks like somebody's alive in that big mansion by Big Bucks in Sunset.
Let's see here. Trying to think of what to do. I can make another split shot. I'll eat a couple seconds. Yeah, that was fun. I can go exploring, I guess. So yeah, we're basically just taking that route when we go. It's kind of too long to go and clear things out like I have been doing. I used to think that you can plant a vehicle and have it stay there, but that was for ending C, and we don't need to do that anymore. Like, I tried to plant a sports car by where you would go and confront Gary and save Annie, like the hero that we are, but we don't do that anymore. We don't care. We don't care about our friends in this run, which is really sad. I still feel mean doing ending D, but hey, this is a speedrun, so kill the animals? Screw that. Kill all your friends. I mean, you're not really killing them, you're just leaving them behind to fend for themselves while you take the plane. So you're not really killing them, but, you know. Safety strat's gonna save. But yeah, yeah, not much else to do, just kind of explore. And yeah, that's all there is to it, really. Just kind of. What did I pick up? Push broom? No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Oh God. Okay. Okay. I mean, if there were a time for me to flip the card, I guess now would be the time. Oh, good thing I'm not coming back this way. Oh my God. Completely blocked that path off. Cool. Alright. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a new sports car because this one's kind of smoking a little bit. I don't want to leave anything to chance. Just gonna. I was gonna try to do that jump, but it wasn't agreeing with me, so I'm just gonna go over here. Hey. Yeah, clean the streets. Yay. So yeah, we're just gonna get a new one. Want our vehicle to look good for the end game, you know. Alright, cool. Leave you there. Don't blow up on me, please. Thank you. Alright, I suppose we'll just wait for a bit. We got about 3 minutes, I think. 3 or 4 minutes. Yeah. Trying to think of what else I can discuss. Okay, so unfortunately, I was just gonna say, so bonus incentives for this game. Unfortunately, I don't know. I can't do S ending yet. I mean, that could be a thing, and I know there's a speedrun for it. I have yet to do it. I probably should have. If I have time by the end of this week, before submissions close, I'll try to work on it. I guess Saturday would be. Well, when do submissions close? They close the 13th, which is Sunday. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 13th. So I have all Saturday after I get out of work to practice it. I could try it. I mean, I've beaten the game obviously before, but I haven't done S ending in so long because I've been focusing on the speedrun. So I guess that could be a potential donation incentive. Maybe the outfits, like what outfit should I play as? That could be a thing. And I could do that like the first 10-minute gap, like early on in the game. I can just go to the, that safe house and put on one of the outfits that I have. I don't have all of them unlocked, but I can definitely unlock all of them pretty easily. So I guess that's an idea for donation incentives. And like I said, even though there's these 10-minute gaps where nothing's going on, I can find stuff to do during these gaps. If you have any suggestions, I can do it. Otherwise, I'll probably just end up going and killing zombies while I wait. Or just explore. I'll just make sure I don't... I just gotta be back here in time for Rhonda to activate. I'm trying to think of what else I could do. That's about it, really. I can just like go fist fight zombies for like 10 minutes, or do the Rubik's Cube thing, speedrun Boson X. I'm telling you, I think that'd be kind of cool. Um, and what else are there? Pros for this game. I mean, it's Dead Rising. It's a decent game, I think. I like it, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be playing it. I would love to see more people speedrunning it, because right now it's just, what, me, Swing Flip, and Vanity Smoke on the leaderboard. We have Cosmic Contrain, who did it casually, because he's, like, obsessed with this game. And even casually, he did it, like, an hour 40, which is pretty good. He was also doing ending C, though, so I didn't think there was another ending until Vanity Smoke was kind enough to be like, yo, you know, you could do this, is an easier way to do this. So yeah, S ending, I guess, could be a donation incentive. I mean, if okay, let's put it this way. I mean, I know you probably won't accept that as an incentive, but I have all this time. If this run is accepted, I have all that time to prepare for S ending, and I know for a fact I can do it. It's just a matter of, like, if I get accepted, then yeah, I can definitely, I can tack that on. Unfortunately, I don't have any video of it because I still need to practice it. But if I can squeeze a video out by Sunday and get it to you guys in time, then I will definitely do that. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, hey, and there concludes chapter 5. Okay, so now, like I said, that was the last 10-minute segment. So now it is just go. Like, we are in the home stretch, and hopefully we can finish things strong. I don't have my splits like up. I'm playing this full screen, so I don't see them. So I don't even know how good I'm doing right now. I will say the estimate that I'm probably gonna go with is like hour 45 for an estimate. I've been pretty consistently getting like hour 35, which is pretty good. My PB is hour 33. I'm kind of stuck in that PB purgatory. I haven't been able to get close to it yet. I'm always like a minute or two off. But it's possible. I know I can do it, so I did it on this computer. My friend Sean, who's the other half of our joint Twitch channel, ArcanicEight, he's the other half. His computer runs this a lot better than mine. But oh man, I flipped that like a pancake. Yeah, his computer runs this better than mine does, but I still got the PB on this one. It's not like my computer's awful. It's just it could run a little better. This run's always iffy. This turn, I should say. That's probably the best I've done that turn, honestly. But that's probably the worst I did that turn. So yeah, we are going to a collector's house right now. He collected plane parts of all things, which we need for our plane, so we're gonna go ahead and take those from him, because I doubt he needs them anymore. So there's 3 parts in this house that we're going to, and once we get in the house, that's when I'm using Untouchable, the our V8. I remember last time I did a run here, I was like spinning out like crazy over here. Oh my god, it's awful. Alright, V8. I'll drink it once I get in here. Only reason I'm doing it is because, as you will soon see, there's a lot of zombies on the ground, and I don't want to get grabbed by them. They'll grab your ankles. It's quite annoying, so I just drink that as kind of like peace of mind. It's like, alright, I should be okay to just kind of blaze through here and Okay, so this room, quite annoying. You kill this dude, and zombies fall from the ceiling. You gotta kill everything. You gotta clear the room. It's like clearing a safe house. But they just keep falling, so it's like... You got this guy. It's like, okay, who's still alive? Like... they just... Sometimes the zombies won't get up, and it's just like, okay, I can't see what I'm supposed to kill right now. The game has crashed on me at that particular point right there once. It hasn't happened again, so I'm gonna assume that it was just bad luck. Other than that, and the potential like soft lock that I mentioned earlier, not a whole lot can go wrong in terms of like run ending errors. There's only time wastes at that point, which is the only thing is just that big jump in the middle. Which I haven't really screwed up all too much now. I feel like I'm getting a lot better at that. Which means I'm due. Like, I am due to choke on that. And it'll probably be at GDQ if I end up getting in. I'll probably screw that run up. Okay. I'll probably screw that jump up. I keep saying run. I'll probably screw that jump up. Okay, so if you notice, we only grabbed 2 pieces of the plane. Of the aforementioned 3. Now the third one apparently got sold to someone. We're going to find that now. And luckily it's on the way back anyways. So, yay for us. How convenient. Yeah, I say all in all, so far the run's going pretty good. This is like, I mean, yeah, obviously I want to get, you know, a new PB or like world record, but really all I care about right now, especially for GDQ, I just want consistency, and I've been getting that pretty well. Oh god, I forgot that was there. Oh, I look like a fool. Okay. So I guess straight down here, motorcycle. This game really like hates on motorcycles, like this run especially. We kill a bunch of bikers. We you know, shoot a bunch of them dead. We run over countless motorcycles to blow them up because they're just in the way. And by countless I mean like 2, but you get what I mean. Alright, so now we have all the plane parts, so we're gonna go back to the plane so we can fix it and get out of here. Easy enough, right? No. Obviously there's gonna be more plot devices that keep us from leaving the city. We get there, and lo and behold, the military has caught up with us. They have caught in wind of our plan to get out of the city, so they decide to kidnap everyone. They're led by this chick in a wheelchair, who's like an evil scientist, and she's pretty bent on capturing Nick and his friend Diego because they are the orphan the orphan children, and they're looking for the cure, not the band, but. Alright, so we're gonna find that. It's too bad that. Oh, sorry. It's too bad that we have to skip this cutscene because it's pretty funny. The military comes and Diego screams like a girl. It's kind of comical. And then the cutscene after that, Diego dies. Sorry. I mean, we were gonna kill him anyways when he was an astronaut, but we didn't because we're nice and he's our friend. But the yeah, the lab people, they decide to experiment and Diego explodes. Oh, I didn't want to throw that. Oh well. There's more where that came from, don't worry. I didn't screw myself over. So we're gonna make 3 acid jars. All of our weapons are gone again. I just need these here. I could have just taken one of them, and then there's some Windex like right down here. But you know what? I might as well just make the 3 while I'm up there. I don't know if that's technically faster. It's like, oh, I'm gonna grab this on the way. But yeah, loaders. You get 9 jars with each acid jar you make. Oh god. Okay. Shit. That wasn't supposed to happen. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Oh. Okay. Whoa. Thought I got soft blocked there for a second. Oh god. This is going absolutely awful. You know what? This is good though. This is good. This is going bad. I can brace myself for when things go awry. Just don't get grabbed again. Okay, you gotta actually throw the acid jars at him. There we go. Okay, we don't need that anymore. We're gonna grab this 2x4. Johnny 2x4. Alright. So that could have gone a lot smoother. Fortunately, it didn't. I've had bad luck with that fight lately. I used to be really good at it, but I think I'm getting sloppy. Getting a little overconfident. Alright, so we grabbed that 2x4 because we're gonna have a flare gun here that we want. No, not the chemicals. No, not the box. Flare gun. Split shot. Excellent. I probably actually only need just the one split shot. And I think we're gonna go for that. Yeah, let's go for that. I've always made... I went from making 3 because I was really scared to making... caca. Come on, go, go, go! Did not want to get grabbed there. Yeah, because I got really scared about using ammo and stuff, and then I was like, you know what, I definitely don't need 3. 3 is too much. I'll make 2. There's some assault rifles up here that you can grab, and then like some blunt weapons nearby, so you can make a few split shots. I'm gonna attempt to just go with 1. Yeah, they're right over here. 2 guns, some blunt weaponry. So you can definitely make split shots. You got plenty of resources. But yeah, this is the home stretch. We need to make our way through the subways. Our old friends, the bikers, are gonna try to trap us down here by sabotaging the doors. It's really quite annoying. I really hate this section. Very dangerous. You can get grabbed at so many points. I think the first time I tried this section I got grabbed like 5 times. It's really bad. But I've been doing okay with it so far. Or as of late. So, Air Jordan over him. Okay. Cool. Oh! I'm so bad. I'm bad at this. Alright. It's okay. It's not the worst that could happen. It's just really bad. Wastes time. Okay. So we're gonna go in here. Shoot you. Make him explode. There's always like one really big zombie there. Check the box. Oh, let me stare at this cut wire for 10 minutes. Oh, look, the wire's cut. Alright, cool. Glad I spent all that time staring at it. Alright, so now we need to get some wire so we can fix it, because that's what we do. We fix things. Alright, come up here. Jump over the counter. Grab the spool of wire. Jump back over the counter. In and out. Easy peasy. Alright, so let's go and fix that. Let's clear them so you don't get mobbed as you're fixing the wires. Oh, hello. My cat is paying me a visit. Let's see. I'm gonna come back up here now that we fixed the wire. The gates should work. Oh, okay, bye. I dodged roll the wrong way. Whoops. Alright. Escape the metro and the city. Little do our friends know we're gonna be pulling what bird person might call a dick move, and we're gonna get out of the city without them. We're going to leave them behind. Sorry, friends. Looking out for number one. This game really teaches you about friendship and how you don't have any. Alright, so we're gonna take this car. It's not a sports car, but it's the best we can do. And we are just gonna gun it for... as soon as I get off of that wall and this car. We're gonna gun it for the airport, or the hangar rather. And as soon as we get to the plane, that will be the end of it. And if we flip here, there's another car right there that's exactly the same. We could have gone to the garage that was back there. It's kind of out of the way though. I don't think it saves much time, if any at all, to go and get the sports car. It might. I'll probably have to experiment with that, but I mean, I did it once and then I immediately flipped it. So I was like, alright, never again. Like, I'm just gonna take what I have and hope for the best. It's like that's what I get for trying to be smart. Yeah, like, cause literally this entire way, there's no sports cars that we can just bail out of and get into, unfortunately. So, unless there's something I'm missing, which is entirely possible. Come on, come on. You think there'd be a sports car like in this tunnel somewhere? That'd be pretty neat, but there isn't. How unfortunate. You think there'd be one like around here? Nope. They really just did not. They skimped you out on the sports cars. There's only like a few locations where you can get them. But luckily they're like locations we're usually around, so. Or you just go to the garage and make one yourself. You know, it's an option. Oh god. It's gonna explode. It's gonna blow. Oh, it's gonna blow. Get in. Okay. So, time is gonna end as soon as the last cutscene starts. Last cutscene coming up. And... time. And that was any percent. Dead Rising 3. Let's check our time here. 1:37:38. So obviously not my best. I did not do better on any of my splits. But you know what? I think that's a good thing that you were able to witness, you know, a not so perfect run. That kind of falls in line with my estimate of 145, which is probably what I'm going to set it at. Which I think would still hold true even if I missed that jump in the middle. As I said, that wastes at most 3 minutes. You gotta like get out of the car, walk all the way around, back up to the bridge, and try again. So yeah, like at most 3 minutes. That still put me under 145. So yeah, I hope whoever's watching enjoyed this run. I really hope I get accepted into this thing. If I don't, whatever, it'll be, you know, there's going to be plenty of other Games Done Quick events, and I'll have that much more time to practice other games. But yes, for your consideration, I look forward to hearing from you fine people at GDQ, and have yourselves a lovely morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time you decide to watch this.